too. So why is it that we want what we want? Health, energy, friendships, to get over our demons, giving, love, that new car, to go on a vacation, to have a possession. We want what we want because we think when we get it, we'll be happier. Receiving what we want will make us happy. But once you get what you want, and you're happy, and then what? You still, everything is fleeting. Why do we want what we want? Because we think when we get what we want, we will be happy. Happy is an emotion. It is emotion and a state of mind. The only thing that can make us happy is us. And we have so much. So many things we have experienced in life that were profound and awesome. So many things that we have acquired already that are awesome. So many people around us that love us already. And we are not happy. Why? Because happiness does not come externally. And you don't want what you want because there is no inherent value in it. The inherent value you think you're going to get from getting is happiness. You will continue to live afterward. And these things, no matter how good they may be, no matter how much they will enhance your life, especially realistically social relationships and better health and things like that, but it doesn't have staying power. Decide to be happy now. Decide to be happy now. Happiness is not a destination. Happiness is not something we acquire that continues to sustain us, because it won't. Happiness is a mindset. Happiness is a decision. We see these people that are just inherently, innately happy. Oh, they could have nothing. They could have nothing. And they're just happy as can be. In all circumstances. Sure, they're human. They're not robots. Occasionally they get moved. We're supposed to. I'm not talking about fooling yourself. But everyone has a million things to be grateful for. Everyone has positive attributes to their personality. You need to provide yourself the time to slow down and appreciate what you already have, to decide, I'm going to be a positive person. When I encounter people, I am going to be positive. If there is crap going on in my life, if I'm tired, you're not going to bring it up. You're going to spread positivity. Because what you put out, you get back, and you will get positivity back. And where you look is what you see. If you focus on what you do not feel, I feel tired, I feel pain, I want this, I don't have enough, you're not going to feel good. Decide every day when you wake wake up, I'm going to be happy today. I'm going to be grateful today. I'm only going to look at the things and the thoughts and the things that haven't happened yet. Look at them with excitement. All the things that have already come to pass are amazing. There's a future out there you don't know. Think about all the good things. Think about all the good things that are, and choose to keep your mind focused on the positive. If we want what we want because we think we're going to be happy, up straight to it. Go to the happy now. Decide. And at first it will feel faulty and uncomfortable, like you are faking it. You're not. There are a lot of things about you, about your life, that are good. You're only picking and nitpicking out the negative things. Everybody has a lot of awesome things in their life. You need to look at them, because what you look at is like planting a seed in your brain. What you look at will grow. And why are we so comfortable staying in a negative mindset? It is a habit. It is a habit that we unconsciously work at so hard, and we reinforce by looking around at all the things there is to be discontented about. So I'm going to be discontented in the things you think, the places you look, the words that you say every day amplifies those negative feelings, and of course you feel negative. Why are we comfortable torturing ourselves? The bar of life goes on and on and on until we're not here anymore. And there's a place on this planet for everyone. It wouldn't work if we were all the same. Have a certain job, a certain look. We have to have something, be something. And when we get to that, then we'll be good enough. Then we can be happy. Not that, just like when you were born. Does anyone condemn an infant for not being good enough? For not being inherently valuable and worthwhile? We have a soul, or energy, or whatever you want to call your inherent wiring. But we were all infants once upon a time. And then we grew up and we translated all this outside garbage and decided, we didn't know we decided, but we decided that we should be in this constant effort to acquire and measure up. To what end? To the satisfaction of other people? To prove something that doesn't need proving, that you're inherently valuable? And to finally feel happy. Nothing can make you angry unless you allow it. Nothing can make you excited unless you allow it. So why can anything make you happy unless you allow it? Nothing externally is going to make you happy, and it really is as easy as a choice. It takes a lot of groundwork, a lot of foundational effort to even begin to wrap your head around this concept, and it is not easy. Or you believe, bless those people who have somehow retained the capacity to inherently, naturally stay in this state of mind without having to learn to decide. But it is so worth it. It is what we're all after. When you wake up in the morning, give yourself some time and make a decision. Today I'm going to be positive, regardless who I'm with, regardless what is happening. regardless how I'm feeling, I'm going to do those things and think those thoughts and focus on those things that make me happy. And anything that doesn't, don't focus on it. We get into these rabbit holes, and we get so used to being in a negative state that it feels fake and strange, and like that's our neutral, our normal. It's not. It's not normal. And being grateful and happy is quite normal. All you have to do is choose. You get back. If you whine to someone, you bring their mood down. They tense up. You notice more of the negative, and you get more of the negative back, and you're in a depression and a rut, and you can't provide yourself anything that does feel good. And you attract people into your life. If you attract those people, you're going to attract like attracts like, negative, depressing people that are going to run you down further. If you are happy, if you decide to put out happy, you get that back. And the people that come into your life are happy people. They make you happier. The things that come into your life make you happier. And the more positive things you do, because you are in a positive mood. If you're not in a positive mood, you don't feel like it. You don't feel like doing the things or being the ways that are going to make you happier. You don't feel like moving your body. You don't feel like calling your friends. You have to decide to be happy. And this little seed that you plant every day and water and tend to will grow. And to be grateful when it does. Don't wait for the thing that's going to come into your life because of you working to be a happy person. Again, we want what we want because we think when we get it, it's going to make us happier. That's the destination. Being free, being happy, being proud of the progress of who you are, your character, your disposition, being excited to be alive, to have a future, to see what's going to come, because if you stayed negative, things are just going to continue to stay kind of negative or get worse in the future. If that's not the way you're looking, that's not the way you're going to go. You can be excited for all the things that are going to come, and when they come, be happy about them. Be happy that they have come into your life because you decided to be happy. Focus on happy. To project happy. You decided to focus on the things that are awesome every day. And to share that with the world, and that created a flow of activities in the right direction and new ideas and new experiences. And when they start to come, hold them briefly and let them go. Because it's not the destination you're after. The eventual destination is we pass away. It's the living. And living is a whole lot better when you're happy. So, happiness is not external. It's not normal to be negative all the time. You're just used to it. And it's not artificial to decide to be happy. Because if someone says something cruel or rude to you, you decide if it's going to upset you or not, don't you? You decide if you're going to be happy or not. You decide you're going to ignore the shit that doesn't make you happy. Focus on the things that do tend to other people's happiness, not by trying to drag them out of their circumstances to commiserate with you in your negativity. By giving to try and boost them up, meet them with your happiness. That will automatically boost them up. That's genuine. Decide to be happy. It takes a lot of work. Eventually it won't. Happy regardless of state of circumstance, regardless of what they do or do not have in their life, regardless of what's going on around them, their disposition is generally good. And even if they were to stay in a state, which they won't, not with that attitude, of having nothing in their life will be so much better for them. So much more pleasant and rewarding and fulfilling for them than the people who have abundance, theoretical abundance, and are miserable and depressed. And if you can make yourself happy, regardless, imagine how satisfying it is when the good just keeps flowing into your life. You did that. You made that happen. By choosing to focus on the positive things and allowing them into your life. Because you decided. Not that you wanted a thing, or you should a thing, or what I don't have, and then I will be happy. Today, I am happy. Today, I am grateful. Today, regardless how I feel, regardless of my circumstance, I will only focus on the things that I am happy